Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Heat. The Heat look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Greg Big Daddy, the Delaware-born hurler, gets the call to start here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He will lead this one off today. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. 65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
On to first, and they turn the double play.
That is first. The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Here now the 2-2. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes the center fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
That is first. The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
At the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. Scorched to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him. And now he's got to get through this 5th hole hitter and get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5-hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
In now, Gleyber Torres. Hits this one hard the other way. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Yeah, and we didn't waste any time getting things going here. 2 outs and the base is loaded, and the next at bat could set the tone for the entire rest of the game. If he can get out of this mess without any damage, he's going to know he can shut the door all game long. And with this home crowd on his side, they'll be going wild, but that's a big if.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Three and 1. Here's the pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Digging in, Brett Gardner. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Two and two, the pitch.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for one. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Garrett Cole starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
At the plate, John Jenkins. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
So now to the plate, Andy Budd. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. It's been a slow start as they come in with just 1 win from their first 5 ball games.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
3-1 to him now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Over to first, Cole, and a dive, but he's back in. To the plate now, Carl Morgan. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Runners on the move for second. Hit back toward the mound. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And he is in there.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Fred Dick. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hicks is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Stepping up now, Colin Boomer, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Dick at second with 2 down. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Drilled down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The Heat lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Aaron Hicks, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Into the box now, Kyle Higashioka. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The shortstop, Urshela.
Next for New York, Gio Urshela reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Hard hit ball to second, reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still trail it here 2-1. Settling in now, Arthur Ayers. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. 2-1. And they were able to put up double digits in the runs column yesterday, so a similar performance from the lineup would give them a good chance at least at a series sweep.
No doubt about it, Matt. They say often that hitting is contagious, and they hope that carries over. It's not easy to have double-digit knocks in a game, and they're hoping they can break out that ammunition again today. As we take another look here, you can see it's a 2-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does this smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Into the box, Ryan changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And on one hand, they can be happy they've got their ace on the mound for them in this sweep game, but on the other hand, they're tasked with facing an ace themselves.
It sure is. This is one of those games where you flip a coin, heads or tails. Two terrific starting pitchers, both teams firing their bullets, their aces going today. This should be a good one.
The 3-2 pitch. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Andujar is there, one away.
Batting back, the catcher, Kelly Smith.
Now in the box, Kelly Smith. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Runner at second here with one man out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. The Heat will, however, have to beat their opposition's best as they've got to go up against their ace in this one.
It's very difficult to sweep teams nowadays, but jumping out to an early one-run lead like they have in this one, they're certainly headed in the right direction.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Stepping in now, John Jenkins. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two out here and a runner at second. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line, but this will land untouched. Smoke toward the hole, and that is into right field, a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early, putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
Pitch is high. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Full sets, 2-1 on its way. 2-2 the count.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Heat are out in front, 3-1. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Striding in once again, DJ LeMahieu. He reached on a single in his first try. Sliced hard on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Skied into very shallow right. Jenkins is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Luke Voigt. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Now at the plate, Carl Morgan. He singled his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 3-1. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
So now to the plate, Fred Dick. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Count even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
To the plate now, TJ Champ. To short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Brett Gardner.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Center fielder on the run. He dives, but he can't get it. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Standing in now, Kyle Higashioka. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 1-2.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Gio Urshela. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the 1-1. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Liner towards second. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, guys, he went for the punch-out right there. Brought out Filthy McNasty down in the zone, and he's able to scramble that for a knock. Nice execution by the batter right
there. Into the box, Miguel Andujar. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
2 out with the man at first. And the count will be full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So coming to the plate, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. Jenkins is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Yankees forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Heat are out on top 3-2. Standing in, Colin Boomer. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Into the box now, Arthur Ayers. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
At the plate now, Ryan. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So stepping in, Kelly Smith. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Drilled to first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. The 1-1. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Next will be the designated hitter, Torres. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Hits this one hard the other way. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
In now, Luke Voigt. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
The center fielder, number 11.
Digging in, Brett Gardner. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Nova Scotia is out in front 3-2. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go John Jenkins. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
2-2.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
A payoff pitch one more time. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in the switch hitter, Andy Budd, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the payoff pitch. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
None out, runners at first and second. Hit hard to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Usually he's pretty solid with the glove at third, but I think this time he just rushes a little bit because he wanted to start the double play. So instead of 2 outs, they get none, and we'll see if the guy on the mound can bail them out.
Jay Happ is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Fred Dick will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now the payoff pitch home. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton on the run, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI, as it's now a 4-2 game.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
stepping up to the plate, TJ Champ. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
2-2.
Runners are at first and second with one away. A bouncer up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And the lead will move to 3 as it's now a 5-2 game. And he's safe.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Into the box now. Holland Boomer hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for 1. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. So it's 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 1 Yankee error, and 1 man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Heat on top, 5-2. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. The 1-1.
Ball.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 2-1.
Ball. No.
Kyle Higashioka is on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now to the plate, Kyle Higashioka. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Now, you could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people and runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Plays off the slurve there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Swing and a liner. Now the 3-2 pitch. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3, and the deficit remains 5-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Arthur Ayers. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. high and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Hicks is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 30.
Ready now, Ryan. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hicks on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now batting, Kelly Smith. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
LeMahieu will put this one away, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. Nova Scotia leads it 5-2. Tim Kelly is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Kelly.
Stepping into the box, Miguel Andujar. It was a walk in his last trip. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Next to the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And that misses. 2-1. And now pitch on the way. Hit to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 2 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Gleyber Torres would be next if they can keep this inning alive.
Down
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
3-2 pitch. Full count still. And he fouls this one off. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yanks leave one. They trail 5-2. Zach Britton will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 53.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, John Jenkins. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Swing and a miss at the splitter. 3-1, and it's 3-2 now.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High and deep to right center. Looking up is Gardner. And it's gone as they add still another. And good for him. John Jenkins has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
So now to the plate, Andy Budd. Outside, 2-1. No outs, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. And another foul ball. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it. One away. Into the box, Carl Morgan. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. Chopped up the line to first. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Fred Dick. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. The set and the 1-1 pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Now the 2-1. Line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Bottom of the 7th inning. He'll go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Now batter, the designated hitter, TJ Champ.
At the plate, TJ Champ did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's a look over to first. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Britton pauses. 1-2 on its way. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 6-2. Derek Bones has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So striding in, Luke Voigt. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett.
So striding forward now, Brett Gardner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. The Heat are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They are all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The right fielder, number 31, Aaron Hicks.
So digging in now, Aaron Hicks. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And he misses 2-1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
The 2-1. First and second here with nobody out. Screwball, tough pitch to lay off of with 2 strikes, but he's worked it full 3-2. Higashioka, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 6-4 ball game.
Always nice to get some run production from the bottom of your order, right? That double brings in 2 runs, and the top of the order is coming up here. This could really be a big inning.
Richard Croft is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. At the plate, Higashioka, who represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
Digging in, Gio Urshela. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
1 out and a runner on third. This is skied into short left center. Here's the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, first base.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Andujar. No hits to this point. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Hit well on the ground to first. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. 3 runs already home here. Fouled away. Again, another foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Heat lead it 6-5. Tommy Kingley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48, Tommy Kingley.
Sliding into the box, Colin Boomer. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Play 12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Rolled slowly to first. Right to him. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Striding in, Arthur Ayers. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sharp ground ball to third. Andujar fields it cleanly. Throwing time at first for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Bryan. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
The 1-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Stepping into the box, Kelly Smith. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
One and one. Here it is.
Ball.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2-2.
Playing 2 balls, 2
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, right fielder. John.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, John Jenkins. The set and the 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Hit back up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Mike Perry comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Stanton is certainly one of the right guys to have at the plate in this spot. A long ball would be huge, and he's hit more than 300 of them in his career.
Oh, yeah, when he knocked the donut off his bat on the on-deck circle, Matty, that was the only thing that was on his mind. He's been in this situation multiple times in his career. The moment will not get too big for him. He knows how to slow it down. Don't be shocked if he leaves Earth right here.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Full count now, 3-2. Last chance for the Yankees. Hit hard up the middle. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Standing in now, Brett Gardner. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. Nova Scotia jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Greg Big Daddy gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Garrett Cole was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Mike Perry hammers down the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score.